So I saw a raid ad on a JonTron video the other day, and part of the raid ad was talking about this vote for your favorite starter event. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I guess I was out of the loop. I might have still been on break maybe when they told us about this. Maybe the other creators have talked about it already. I hadn't heard of it until I saw that ad. So I thought, well, let's come on over here and take a look at what they've got going on. Kind of a cool concept, right? You come in and you vote for your favorite starter champ, and you enter a drawing to win amazing prizes. Oh, but wait a minute. Prizes are only available for new users that have created a game account after 12 a.m. Eastern on January 1st. So Halloween Wheel 2.0 basically is what we have here. They're doing it again. And what do you really even say at this point? I'm gonna put in my code and just see what happens. We may have to resize this window as well. But that's just... We'll talk more about it. Let's see what happens when we do this. All right, so not sure who to vote for. Watch below. And they've got their animations down here. You can kind of see what we got going on. So I'll vote for Gallic. Why not? He probably needs a little bit of help. And then here you enter your info. Oh, I guess now, I guess they want to mark it to me as well. Name, raid, nickname, email. All right, I'm not doing that. I'm not signing up for any more than I have to of their crap. Anyway, I don't really even know what happens. I don't know what the results of the poll do. Again, maybe this has all been talked about. Maybe this has all been said and I missed it. I feel like I have heard whisperings that they're planning on making legendary versions of all the starters, which is a cool thing. I don't know if maybe the winner of this gets a fusion. You know, their legendary gets a fusion or a 7-day login or something. I don't really know. That seems a little bit far-fetched for Plarium, honestly, because that would actually be fun and interesting and a reason to engage with this. This is clearly... Here's the thing. Here's what's interesting to me about this. It is not a ploy to gain new players. This is why this is so confusing to me and why I feel like it's so much more insulting. Because this is not... No one is going to see this and download the game to vote on their favorite starter and win prizes. You know what I'm saying? That's not appealing to a new player that hasn't played the game. It's appealing to us. It's appealing to the players that have been here for a long time. It's on the surface, it's a fun concept. Vote on your favorite starter. Again, it would be more fun if there was more reason to do it, and there may or may not be. I don't know. This is not gonna attract new players. So they're creating it and excluding everyone. Again, for no reason. It's the same conversation we had about the Halloween wheel. There is no reason other than to just be shady and slimy to exclude everyone, except that you don't want to give them prizes. So, I don't know, man. It just feels so shitty. It feels so unnecessarily, but intentionally, like, disrespectful to most of the player base. Why do you keep doing these fun events that exclude 99% of your player base that are also not going to attract new players? This is not the part of this that's going to attract new players. All of the 4th anniversary ads and stuff you're doing, sure, that's probably going to pull some new players in because you're tricking them into think there's a lot of fun shit going on. The 4th anniversary event and all the, you know, they almost talk about it like there's limited time game modes and shit, but there's not. There's really nothing going on. You know what I mean? If we pull raid up real quick and look, there's a 4. Our events button is now a 4. And then we have these 4th anniversary things. We have this 4th anniversary Titan event. Why it's called the Titan event, I will never understand. I don't know what that means. The only interesting things in here remotely are the avatars. The only remotely interesting things are the avatars. Everything else is almost worthless. Not even remotely near being worth the effort, the time and effort it's going to take. I have had days of clan boss drops where I get nightmare and ultra nightmare chests where I have surpassed the value of everything in here in just one day of drops. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even saying like the chicken is fine and the book is fine, but like I said, I've outdone this whole event, and a lot of you have also outdone this whole event in one day of clan boss drops. There's it just seems like this is not what the event. Oh, there's our cake. I was wondering where the cake was. It just seems like why bother? Why even bother? I don't understand why you'd even bother doing it all. Why would you bother making a new UI? Why would you bother having the Titan, calling it a Titan event? Why would you bother doing all the things that you're doing to really ultimately do nothing? You haven't presented it's not even like a new way to earn points and shit. It's the same stuff. They just consolidated a lot of it into one tab and stretch the rewards out over a really long period of time. These Elaine's path and Gallic's path, what is this? Who is this for? Who's it for? You can get Gallic at 1500, 2200, 3100, 3700, 6700 points. I've played for a little bit this morning and I have 300, but for 6,700, I can come in here and get a Gallic. Like, what are you doing? Who is designing this shit? It is so bad. Or you can get 3 Ascension stars for your Gallic. Like, I just don't understand. Again, this is all, it's like busy work. It feels like. It feels like when the teacher's paying attention, so you look like you're doing something. This just feels like they want to look like they're doing something, but they're not really doing anything. It's dungeon divers and artifact enhancement, just like it always is. And the reward, except the rewards are just like couldn't be less interesting. And it's not for newer players because 6,700 points is hard to get. And also, if they wanted Gallic, they could have just chosen him at the beginning of the game. So I don't know. I just, it's just all bullshit. None of it's been fun. None of it's been interesting. I haven't heard anyone say like, man, this 4th anniversary event's really good. I haven't heard one person say it. I do get 3 or 4 people every time I talk about what Plarium's doing in my comments saying something stupid. You know what I mean? Defending them somehow. There will always be a comment blaming everything they do wrong on the war, as though the war was some sort of pivot in their ethical decision making as far as their player base are concerned. It wasn't. None of this has anything to do with that. And then there will be like 3 more people that'll just defend them. But for the even the people that defend them here still are not saying the event's good. I haven't heard a single person say that the 4th anniversary event is good. The Titan event is interesting, that these starter path champs are interesting. I haven't heard one single positive thing about the 4th anniversary event. And then now they're doing this thing again, where it's like, if you're gonna bother, it's almost like they want to present the idea that they're giving prizes and shit away, but they know that no one's really gonna win them. You know what I mean? No one's really gonna win them. Everybody that's participating in this has been playing since before January. And they know that. So they're gonna win the prize, but not really win the prize. And again, they know that. They know what they're doing. They just suck, man. They just suck. It's like they suck at everything except making money. And they're real good at making money. Everything else about this, they are not good at. At least when it comes to raid. I can't speak. I dabbled in Mech Arena for a little bit. Mech Arena was pretty fun, actually, and apparently Mech Arena is a bigger part of their revenue than I thought. I think Darth did a video the other day talking about their new CEO, and Mech Arena is like 30% of their revenue, which is surprising, and it was pretty good. Pretty fun game, actually. So I don't know. I also have heard that there's talks about them wanting to make an MMO. I don't even know what to think about that. Because part of me is like, I know they're capable. From a technical standpoint, I know they're capable. But it's like with Raid, it's like they're not willing. Something about the game Raid and the audience of Raid, they are just unwilling. They seem to have so much contempt for the Raid audience in particular. I haven't played Mech Arena in a while. I don't know if things have shifted. I felt a lot differently about Raid in the beginning too. Maybe things are starting to shift over on Mech Arena and it's not the same, but I generally hear positive things about the game, and all of my experiences with the game are positive. It didn't seem super pay to win. It was definitely fun to play. I mean, there was lots of good things to say about it. And it just seems like with Raid, as we go on, there's less and less good things to say about it. And I actually genuinely can't come up with a reason that they keep doing these types of events where they're like pretending like there's rewards and shit to be won when really they know there's not. I would be interested to see the list of winners from the Halloween event. I wonder if anyone actually won anything or received their prizes. I did get a lot of people comment and tell me that they did land on the winning thing, but were given some sort of reason from Plarium that they were ineligible for the reward. So I actually didn't hear about anyone that won a reward and got it. I did hear from a few people that landed on the winning spot, but they would be given some sort of reason they were ineligible. So I would be interested to know if anyone actually won anything. My green screen's fuzzy. Because I'm not sure I'm convinced that they're actually giving out prizes here. Which I think is illegal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to fake a giveaway. So, anyway, it wouldn't be the first time they've done something illegal and gotten away with it. So, whatever. Anyway, I just thought this was interesting. In a like depressing, in a depressing, they're never gonna change kind of way. They're getting a new CEO, which Darth, again, did a video on yesterday or the day before. I almost did a video talking about it. We'll see if that breeds any change. I feel like when we got the new CEO last time, not long after the 1-star review bomb thing, it felt like a lot of stuff changed for the better. But then now here we are where it's like things almost feel worse than they were. So I don't know. I don't know what the new CEO is going to mean. I don't even know if we'll really notice it. I don't know if it's going to breed any kind of change. I don't know why they're struggling to keep a CEO. I don't know. It'd be very interesting to get some behind the scenes info on a lot of that stuff. But I guess we'll see how it goes. But that's it. Did you know? Again, I think I might have been out of the loop when this got announced, so maybe the other creators have talked about it. But just in case, did you know this thing was going on? Did you know that it was only for new players? I'd be interested to know like how much about this event you were already aware of. If you've participated in the event, all that stuff. I guess I'd be interested to hear about that. And I guess that's it. I guess we'll get out of here for today. Yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Later, guys.